Have you ever pondered the sheer brutality of crucifixion? What would it feel like to be nailed to a cross, left to hang in the scorching sun, slowly dying from asphyxiation? A chilling thought indeed, but for many in ancient times, this was not just a horrifying concept, but a brutal reality. Crucifixion, a form of execution practiced extensively in the ancient world, particularly by the Roman Empire, was designed to inflict maximum suffering and humiliation. It was a method of execution that was painstakingly thought out to ensure prolonged agony for the condemned. The preparation for crucifixion was a spectacle of cruelty in itself. The condemned person would be stripped naked, their dignity fully stripped away. A harsh flogging or beating would ensue, leaving the individual weakened even before the actual crucifixion began. Then, burdened with the weight of the heavy crossbeam or patibulum, they would be forced to trudge towards their own death site. Arriving at the site, the condemned would be thrown to the ground, their arms outstretched, as they were nailed or bound to the crossbeam. This crossbeam would then be hoisted and fastened to the upright post, or stipes, forming the iconic crucifix. The person's feet were next, either nailed or tied to the upright post, with their knees bent at an uncomfortable angle. This position added further strain to the body, making the act of breathing a laborious task. The weight of the body, combined with the bent position, led to a slow and torturous asphyxiation. This, coupled with the trauma inflicted by the nails tearing through nerves, tendons, and muscles, resulted in a pain that is unimaginable. Left exposed to the elements, the crucified individual would endure the scorching sun, leading to severe dehydration, sunburn, and the eventual failure of their organs. The process of dying could span several days, with death sometimes expedited by breaking the victim's legs, a practice known as crucifragium, to hasten asphyxiation. Crucifixion was not just a method of execution, but also a show of power and authority by the Romans. It was reserved for slaves, criminals, and political agitators. In the Christian tradition, this method of execution takes center stage due to the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, ordered by Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea. So, in its entirety, crucifixion was a method of execution designed to inflict maximum suffering, humiliation, and ultimately death. It was a brutal display of power by the Romans, a punishment reserved for those deemed the lowest in society. A horrifying practice that serves as a stark reminder of the cruelty humans are capable of inflicting upon each other.